making the invisible visible, black women 365 days of the year. Each day will spotlight a remarkable woman whose story has shaped black, British or global diasporic history. Women whose achievements are too often overlooked. Through these daily short films, we create a living, breathing archive of leadership, creativity, resistance and legacy. Let's begin.
So, my name's Jennifer. I'm a mum, a grandmother. Retired last year. I think that was a big part, my work was a big part of my life for sort of roughly over 30 years. I think in terms of what drives is I think I do have a caring role, and I think that's why I've always veered to those sort of occupations. So obviously when I left school, I did catering and hotel management, so I went on to the housekeeping. So it's like caring for the hospitality side. And then I worked in a horse of residence for quite a few years. And then in my 30s, I thought, do you know what? I want to go and study, because I never went to university. Because I think growing up, you were always told as a girl, or if you came from a certain area, that only people who were very clever went to university, so that was always out to me. So I did 2 degrees and then went and studied, I wanted to be a probation officer. So I did an MA in social work with the probation option, yeah. Working with people, when I've come in contact with people with mental health through the criminal justice system, and I really enjoyed working with that. So people with mental health and women within the criminal justice system. And I felt that with a lot of my cases, I used to say, it's not really a project, but it's what I want to do. I used to say to my manager, when we have cases, I would prefer to have females, and I want mental health, because I felt that I could learn from that. And working in the probation service, when you take with the high risk cases, we don't get many females anyway. So they are complex, and I think it just helped me understand them. Just life. I don't know if it helped me understand myself as well. It's like counselling. I think my counselling training that I did has made me understand myself and look at my sort of thoughts and behaviours and how the past has shaped me and how I work with others or interact with others. Do you know what? Often people have always said to me, like if I'm introduced to somebody or from a new environment, people has always said, oh, I thought you were really stuck up, because you never said anything. You don't look, and you just think you weren't very warm. And I understand where they're coming from. But when they get to know me, they say, oh, you're such a different person. But I think, again, that's from where I sort of stem from. I tend to watch what people are like and how I think they may interact with me. And that actually, I think, what I got to understand, that is actually from my childhood, from maybe of some of an ethnic minority, going into an environment where maybe you may be the only person of colour, and maybe feeling sort of, oh, am I meant to be here? And you're not sure. So I tend to sort of stand back a bit. That's the reason, not because I'm standoffish as such or think I'm better than them, but I'm just observing how I feel that I will be able to interact, or somebody will interact with me. So yeah. Being with my family, my daughters and granddaughters. I think because I feel the love from them, I feel that can help me in terms of look after my own well-being, especially since I've retired. They're very sort of supportive, saying, Mum, you need to do this, you need to do that. And, I'm not one for going to spas or anything like that, because that's not really my bit, but I have been. But it's about like, so what I do now, I do lots of exercises because they, Mum, as you get older, you need to do this. So at the moment, on a Monday, I do an activity, a sort of fitness activity. Tuesday, I go swimming. Wednesday, I do Tai Chi in the mornings. In the evenings, I'm just started a strength training, and then I go to dance fitness on Friday. And that just helps my emotions as well, and just making me feel so fresh, because life is, you know, it's not very good. I mean, I don't really watch the news all the time. So yeah, just trying to keep, because I think if I'm in a good place, everyone else will be in a good place.
Thank you for joining us for today's story. Making the invisible visible is our commitment to ensuring that Black women's histories and contributions are recognised, valued and kept in daily circulation. Across 2026, we will continue to share these powerful narratives, 365 days of impact, brilliance and inspiration. Stay connected, join the conversation and help us champion the women whose journeys continue to shape our world. I'm Paulette Brooks and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next story.